Title: The Midnight Visitor. It was a night like any other in the grand old house perched at the corner of power and history. The towering columns outside stood stoic in the moonlight, but inside, a storm of secrecy and disbelief brewed, one that would never make the morning news. The man, tall, composed, thoughtful, had spent 8 years making decisions that shaped the world. But tonight he was just another father trying to get some sleep in the quiet aftermath of public life. Or so he thought. At exactly 2:13 a.m., the security system tripped. Not a typical breach, no alarms, no sirens, just a subtle blip in the feed. A figure had appeared in the private library, bypassing every layer of top-tier surveillance like it was child's play. Within moments, Secret Service scrambled. But when they stormed in, the room was empty, except for a single strange object on the table, a chess piece. A black knight carved out of some material that shimmered unnaturally in the dim light. The former world leader was awakened and informed. Against protocol, he requested to see the footage himself. What he saw defied logic. The intruder's silhouette flickered, like a person, yet not. A man-shaped blur that bent the light, moved with impossible grace and left no trace. Every time the figure passed a mirror, its reflection lagged behind as if reality couldn't keep up. "This isn't espionage," one agent whispered. "It's something else." The night piece wasn't just decorative. Experts who examined it found inscriptions in an unrecognized script. A week later, one linguist, who specialized in dead and unspoken languages, suggested the writing resembled something found in a 5,000-year-old temple in Mesopotamia. The translation roughly read, "Move wisely, for the game begins anew." The former leader took it in stride. In the press, he laughed off the incident when rumors leaked about a trespassing prankster. But those who were there saw the change in him afterward, an extra glance over the shoulder, an unease in his gaze. Months later, a sealed letter arrived at the Smithsonian with no return address. Inside was the knight wrapped in cloth soaked in salt water. No explanation, no note. Just the feeling, according to the archivist who touched it, like it had seen too much. To this day, the footage of that night remains classified. The former leader has never publicly addressed what really happened, but if you ask him privately, away from the crowds, the cameras, the noise, he'll just smile that half smile of his and say, "Some truths aren't meant to be led, only followed."